Diddy and you see that with Kanye West. You know, when you look at these two brothers, you know, they cut the deals, you know, with Adidas, and Adidas spend millions and billions of dollars and putting into these dudes' pockets, you know, and the liquor companies putting all these millions and billions into their pockets. These guys, you know, when you turn on them, you better know what you're doing, you know, and I always advise guys, you can't fight them because it becomes like CeeLo. You know, big bank take little bank. Big business, and you're dealing with big business. You're the spokesperson for big business. Big business is a stock exchange traded stock, and you're moving that stock because you make these claims and accusations about them. Oh, trust me, before you get into that courtroom, they're gonna tarnish your entire reputation. So that jury that you think is the jury of your peers, they're gonna already have this understanding as to who you are, and you're gonna lose before you get in there.
And there's homes in LA and Miami. They're raiding P. Diddy's property. I never thought I'd see that.
In broad daylight.
In broad daylight.
Yeah, because you know, normally when the federales come, they come at 4 o'clock in the morning when you sleep.
So, because they came in broad daylight, what do you make of it?
I think it was a big grandstand situation.
Because it was daylight.
It was daylight. It was sending a message.
He bit the hand that fed him. When he went after DeLeon, Diago, they got a lot of friends. And because they stopped the lawsuit, that don't mean that they friends and they people that he upset has forgave him. You ask me, will I forgive? They must didn't forgive him. Even though they stopped a lot of the stuff, the lawsuits and things, they didn't forgive him for doing that and bringing that type of attention to their company. People that advertise, they don't want to be a part of something that may have been sex trafficking, pedophilia. They didn't say anything about pedophilia, thank God. But with this sex trafficking, this Me Too shit, the advertisers don't want their advertisement in those slots where his music play.
Diddy's pursuing something far grander than himself, yet no major brand is willing to acknowledge him again.
And then actually
Diddy's name appears to have become linked with allegations of SA.
No, Diddy's in a tricky situation.
Boy, that's the understatement of the year.
Yeah, I think it's over.
You think it's over?
I think it's over for him as like a figure in entertainment.
Right. But do you think it's over as him as far as
jail?
like he gets a cell right next to R. Kelly?
I don't think so. I don't think
Really?
he gets locked
I think he
up.
skates.
You know, everybody's a conspiracy theorist now, but that's what people are saying about the Diddy situation. Like when the feds rolled up, you know, with the fucking Hummers and shit, they were like, it wasn't about Diddy. It was about if there were tapes of powerful people there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
They were the ones that called. They're like, I need to protect myself, so go in there with all the things and rip any tapes or any evidence.
Well, Prince Harry was hanging with Diddy.
I mean, everybody hung with Diddy. That's the other tricky thing. Like, Diddy hung out with everybody. And I've spoken to a bunch of people who are like, yo, great dude, like, always there for you, never asked for a single thing.
Till 1 in.
And then freak off.
Everybody says, get out of the house.
Yeah.
It's like the gremlins start eating after midnight.
Diddy may have wished that the entire issue would fade away after settling with Cassie Ventura. But fresh allegations involving his son have ensured that the family's name remains tarnished.
Let me just say this. If they ain't on crack cocaine or pink cocoa, or any other kind of drugs that got their mind out of it, like a couple of his close friends is, they gotta be shitting bricks. Prime example, Instagram post. And he said, I want all the people who are with me to come out. Sending a message to his celebrity friends and show people that you with me. Tell people that you with me. And you know he's going down, Cam. Don't you know he's going down? How you know he's coming down? Because there's only one individual that came out and spoke on his behalf.
Meek Mill want everybody else to stop talking. Like, Meek want people to stop asking him if he's straight. Like, this man is going on a public campaign to say, I'm straight. I understand I was named in that Diddy lawsuit, but please don't think for a minute.
Because again, man, I just told you, recognition and acknowledgement. Oh, I recognize that people are saying Meek is doing something and people are acknowledging that. And it's just so crazy. Like, all it takes is a rumor, dog, and that shit is running.
Diddy has angered many women, and some of them could potentially serve as key witnesses in any legal proceedings against him.
So now, to make Puff the face of sex trafficking, the face of being, making a face of being misogynist towards women, sex trafficking, dealing drugs and all that. After all the great things he did in hip hop, it would be a crazy.
Indeed, following the settlement with Cassie, it seems the floodgates have opened for a wave of potential cases against Diddy.
Go back to this lawsuit, right? Do you think it's possible that Young Miami, she might work with the feds to go against Diddy?
My man, listen to me, let me tell you something. They're gonna bring all three of those women in. Yes, they're gonna have an investigator talk to Young Miami, Cassie, and Gina. It's not, but it shows that Diddy had the power to make people do things they may not want to do.
With the serious accusations Diddy is facing, even a longtime bodyguard who witnessed Diddy's invincibility for years believes there may be no escape for him this time.
They had stuff on Diddy from way back that lawyers would not fight it or take it. But now Cassie opened up those doors. I heard that there's a guy that's going way back and say that he put on a Sean John shirt and it tried to molest him. So he's taking this shit to court. That's some crazy shit.
Some people still believe Diddy could navigate the situation and emerge unscathed.
If I mention anything about Gina, who said he beat her so bad that it kicked her baby out of her. She was pregnant with his baby and she lost the baby. They'll say I'll be helping the authorities, but she got on national show on YouTube and said that whole story. They could go back and she could press charges against him or bring up charges on her. Bring up charges on him on that. It's a lot of things that they can do, but they won't do. They want whatever they find in their investigation to bring those things up. They want to use the stuff they found on those rapes.
I think you're never going to see a guy like Universal Records CEO or a Motown Records CEO go down. Those guys are executives. They're well connected. They're going to make Diddy take the fall. And
You think so?
Because there can always be another Diddy. Someone else will pop up and do the same thing. This was a widespread operation. It was a racketeering conspiracy.
Others speculate that it could be the end for Diddy, but even if so, it won't mark the conclusion of his troubling legacy, that's for certain.